These days leading up to the coming of Christmas, known in the Christian tradition as Advent, have been days of anticipation permeated with a sense of hope. In the same way that people don't leave their home without a destination in mind, so too in creating the world, God had an original intentionality for that creation to be one in union with Him. The entrance of sin into that world did not alter that original intention. The incarnation of the Son of God, according to Christian belief, is the reiteration of that intention, that God wants the world for Himself, not only because it is His by right, in that He formed it from nothing and sustains it, but also because this is the only way that the world can arrive at its final telos, or its right end. In other words, the way the world and its people can discover their ultimate fulfillment is in relation to the Creator. Naturally, in this season, there's a great emphasis placed on the condescension of the eternal God to redeem the world. But it is important that we remember that it is precisely a condescension, that is, a coming down to the world, and that it is precisely an incarnation that the historic church professes in this holy season. That is to say, it is an enfleshment of the eternal, timeless, ineffable God coming in the flesh through the womb of a particular woman at a particular time and in a particular place in order to break out of creation, so to speak, His salvation. In the prologue to St. John's Gospel, it says, "The Word, the Logos, became flesh and dwelt among us." And in the ancient Nicene Creed, we hear this reiterated, "Et incarnatus est de Spiritu Sancto ex Maria Virgine, et homo factus est," and He became flesh. This makes the Christian view of the world very different from a secular view of the world. In this view, the world exists for more than its utility, but rather from its materiality, it points beyond itself to transcendence. The workaday world from this perspective carries eternal significance. The humdrum stuff of life, such as the baking of bread or farming or eating a meal, all carry within themselves the seeds of eternity. Our leisure or work or struggles and bewilderment, all of these have meaning that go beyond the present moment. The incarnation of God's Son took place in a world very much like our own, or more precisely, it took place within our own world. For 25 years now, the Acton Institute has sought to bring the message of how the scarce resources of our material and physical world may be seen as the occasion for the discovery of the divine invitation which exists in the material creation. Or to put it differently, how the material relates to the transcendent. How scarcity can relate to abundance, how time relates to eternity, and even how economics and work can relate to the very call of God. On behalf of myself, the co-founder of the Acton Institute, Chris Maurin, and our entire staff, please know of our gratitude to you and to all our benefactors who make our efforts possible, and of our prayers for you and your family in this most holy of seasons.